Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're doing a requested reading on how to find your soul family, or more broadly, how to find people that you resonate with, find people that you relate to. So this reading is for people that maybe feel like either they feel isolated or they feel like the people that they just encounter in their life, like if they don't really match who you are, you feel like you never quite belong, or you just want to know how to find people that match your energy a little more. That is what we are exploring in today's reading. So today we have 3 groups to choose from. This is 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and take your time to choose the one you feel most drawn to. You can pause the video if you need to. Today for group 1, we have a fluorite octahedron. For group 2, we have a clear quartz cluster. For group 3, we have a clear quartz natural point. Again, take your time, as much time as you need to connect to your guidance to choose your pile. Go ahead, when you're ready, click the description box, or click the corresponding timestamp in the description box below, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, and welcome. You guys chose this fluorite octahedron. Today we're asking Spirit how to find your soul family. This was a requested video, so we're going to be looking into how to find your soul family, or just how to find people that you relate to really well, because I feel like a lot of us we might be able to fit in with the people around us, but not necessarily feel like we belong. So this video is for people who want to find the people that they really feel like they match to. So the first thing we're looking at is how, like, the energy that will connect you, with people that you'll relate to better, basically. So, and then we're going to get some advice on how to find these people. So to get started here, the energy representing you guys and your soul family, or the people you relate to, we have Verdandi, which represents the future, okay? She's one of the Norns, or one of the fates, basically, that represents the future, okay, when we weave those threads together. And then the rune to represent this energy, we have Sowilo, which is like the energy of the sun, victory, success. And then I'd also like to get a number to represent this energy as well for you guys. We have 8. Okay. So, I'm feeling like, group 1, you have been more ambitious than your peers, or the people you've typically been around. Maybe you find yourself around people that you almost think are lazy, or just don't have any drive or ambition or direction, when you actually have a ton of ambition and drive and goals and things you want to do, but you find that people around you, they can't relate to that. Like, they might even talk down to you in a way and say, like, stop taking life so seriously, it's not a big deal. But you actually have just a strong vision for the future, basically. You have a strong drive forward, you are very ambitious, you have a lot you want to do. Some of you even have a lot that you see that you want to change in the world, and you want to be an active working part of that change. Okay, and you want to, with the 8 here, I'm thinking you want to create abundance, you want to create a more abundant future for everybody, for some of you. Okay, but I am seeing a strong drive, strong goals, but I imagine you were drawn to this video because you're not finding people like that. For some reason, your life and experience are attracting people that are kind of the opposite of that. They're more like chill, laid back type of people that just don't understand why you have a vision of the future, why you have goals. So yeah, this is interesting. I actually really relate to this, group 1 and your group 1. So I do wonder if possibly some of you have a life path of 1 or a life path of 11, which causes some of this drive. With the 8 here, you might also have a life path number of 8. So I do recommend maybe looking up the numerology of 1 and 8 as well. It's also interesting because I keep seeing 1s and 8s everywhere as synchronicities. So yeah, this might be my group as well, group 1. So this is going to be fun for me to explore. But yeah, so I'd like to move on to just the advice part, because I feel like that's what we're here for, is to help find your soul family, help find people that you can relate to better. So I was going to start this off with actually just pulling some advice cards, and then we're going to clarify them with some tarot and hopefully get a pretty clear message from Spirit. So Spirit, how can group 1 find people they relate to? How can they find their soul family? What can they focus on? Okay, I don't need 2, Spirit. Let's take the 333. Another number here, so that's interesting. Spirit, what advice do you have for group 1 on finding that's too many, Spirit. Advice for, okay, we're just going crazy with this deck today, Spirit. Must be a lot of energy in this group, a lot of pent up energy, because you can't find people that relate to this ambition and this drive. Spirit, what advice do we have for group 1 here? Blocked emotions, okay. Okay, Spirit, what advice do we have for group 1 in finding people they relate to? Integrity, okay. And finding their soul family. Practicality, okay. Okay, a pretty clear message is coming through for me so far, but I want to clarify with tarot just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So Spirit, please clarify 333 for us. We have the 5 of Swords. Spirit, please clarify blocked emotions. We have Death. Spirit, please clarify integrity. We have the 10 of Cups, and Spirit, please clarify practicality. Oh, I also want to mention that I'm going to be pulling some advice, professions and hobbies that might give you an idea of where to find these people more specifically. But we'll get to that at the end here. Okay, I want to get to these 2 in a minute. They came up first because they're very important, but they're very serious. So I want to talk about integrity and practicality first, okay? I feel like maybe because some of you keep finding yourself around people that don't match this drive and this ambition, some of you are actually letting those people get to you. Because these people don't have that same drive, I've noticed myself even that type of person, because they don't understand drive and ambition, they make fun of it, okay? They're just stop being so serious, chill out, it's not a big deal, it's cooler to not care about anything, okay? But I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you that you need to not listen to that. You need to stick to your principles, stick to your goals and drive and ambition. You have that for a reason. You incarnated here with that kind of bright, confident, forward-moving energy for a reason, okay? You have goals, you have a vision of the future for a reason. So integrity is telling you to stick with that, okay? This 10 of Cups is your wish fulfillment, okay? You can do this. You have this drive and skill and ambition and all of this for a reason. So don't let the people around you who are not like you tear you down, okay? Most people in society don't have this level of drive and ambition to achieve their goals or change the world. For some of you have world-changing ideas. And there are other people around there like that. That's why we're doing around like you, like this. That's why we're doing this reading, is to help you find them, okay? So don't let the people you've encountered so far pull you back and make you think it's wrong or bad to have drive and ambition and goals and want to change things, to be future focused, okay? Most people, to be honest with you, don't understand this. So when people don't understand something, they tend to talk negative about it. It's just kind of what humans do, unfortunately. But integrity here is stick with it. You know who you are. Stand firm in who you are and in yourself, and stick with these goals, okay? Don't give up on them just because you haven't found people who match you, okay? And hopefully we're going to get you some advice to find these people here. But it's very, very important to just kind of believe these other people are out here and believe in yourself. Practicality. Okay, and I do feel like this is related to what I was just talking about. Sometimes the people around us or society in general might actually dissuade us from being too ambitious because it's cooler to be chill and not care about things, okay? And I don't like these terms myself, okay? I'm just actually relaying things I've heard in my own life. But this is practicality, and especially clarified with the Four of Pentacles here. This is a message to just stick with your goals, okay? Don't let other people talk you down. Don't start doubting yourself. Just keep working on them. Keep being yourself. Keep embracing this drive. Do not think it's a bad thing, because it is not. Just keep doing it. Keep being yourself. Keep working towards these goals, even when you run into roadblocks. Keep doing it, because it's going to pay off, okay? With the Ten of Cups here especially, like, this is going to pay off. You are going to do it. Just stick with it and remember who you are. Okay, and then to move over to this side, which I said is more serious. Let's start with blocked emotions here, because it's related to this integrity thing I was talking about as well, which is why it's right next to it. I feel like for those of you who are letting like the less ambitious people around you get to you, is like a blocked emotion of some sort. And we all have them, okay? We all have insecurities and unconscious drives based on, I don't know, it usually stems back into childhood. But I find like for very ambitious people, a lot of these blocked emotions are related to like a need for approval or appreciation. So we work really hard and we have these goals because you know we want to be recognized and noticed, because maybe we didn't get that in childhood. But that might not be the exact emotion for all of you, but I do notice that people with a lot of ambition and drive, that they tend to be subconsciously motivated by that. And Spirit is wanting to let me know that if you work through, I feel like some of you are actually aware of this, okay? You're aware that some of your motivations might be validation seeking or appreciation seeking. We want to be recognized and rewarded for the hard work we put in with this ambition and work ethic and drive. Again, that doesn't apply to all of you. This blocked emotion, this is going to require like soul searching for each of you to really find what it is. But like, I feel like for those of you that are self-aware of your blocked emotions and drives, you feel like that's playing into what I was originally talking about here. Like you feel like, okay, my ambition and drive and vision of the future isn't real because I'm recognizing that it is just, you know, I need appreciation because I didn't get that in my childhood or whatever. And you're letting kind of the logic of that dissuade you from being this and embracing this kind of visionary, goal-oriented person that you are. And Spirit is wanting to say that no, okay, just because some of your drives might come from like blocked emotions and subconscious drives, like a need for appreciation or validation, they're saying that's not the only reason you have this drive, so don't let that hold you back, okay? Like your vision of the future and your goals, they're not just for appreciation, so don't like let that dissuade you, okay? I feel like especially in a lot of spiritual circles, people do like to like address this and say, okay, you're just ambitious because you want appreciation, and that might contribute to it, right? That might contribute to your desire to move forward and be successful, but Spirit is saying that's not the only reason, so don't let that hold you back, okay? So we do want to take care of these blocked emotions. We do want to address them. We want to heal our traumas and our past and our need for validation so that our motivations are more in line with what our soul or inner being wants to accomplish in this life. So we want to heal these blocked emotions, but honestly, this is not here as an indication that you need to heal this. I feel like a lot of you already are aware of that. This is an indication that that's not your only drive, okay? So don't let that get you down. Don't let that make you feel bad about your own drive and ambitions. Because if you're feeling bad about that, then when other people are talking down people who are ambitious or take things seriously, it gets to you on a deeper level. So if we heal that, like people that don't have drive and ambition, when they say negative things about it, it won't affect us as deeply. I hope that makes sense. I know I'm talking really fast, so I'm not sure if I am logically making sense here, but I'm just kind of trying to channel what Spirit's trying to say. Okay, and then let's move on to 333 and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so 3s are about communication, messages, inspiration, throat chakra, the color blue. I don't know why I'm being called to list the associations with the number 3, but maybe some of you needed to hear that. I'm seeing with the 5 of Swords here, it's like, how do I put this into words? Honestly, I'm feeling like the 333 is less about communication for this group. It's more about inspiration. Okay, I feel like a lot of people in this group, you are blocking out the inspiration that comes to you that helps you channel this drive and this ambition you have. You block it out, and maybe because of some of this other stuff we've been talking about, right? Letting other people get you down, or a negative view of your own drive and ambition. And because of that, it's like you're, like every time you have an inspired thought or idea, it's like you're this sword here, you're just cutting it down. You're not letting yourself process it. You're like, or you're just like, there's no point in acting on that inspiration. There's no point in acting on that idea because I won't achieve it. I won't be able to do it. There's no point. I shouldn't be taking things so seriously, or I don't have the capability, or whatever your excuse is. When you have this inspiration, you're blocking it out. You're not letting yourself act on it. And Spirit is like saying, no, you need to stop doing that. Okay, this is like divinely guided inspiration here, okay? This is important inspiration. This is inspiration from your higher self and from your guides when you get that inspiration. So this is a call to please act on that. Stop pushing it away. Just stop blocking it out. Stop cutting it down. Your excuses are invalid. Okay, that sounds like a harsh way to put it, but that's what Spirit wanted me to say. It's like your excuses when you get this inspiration are invalid. You are good enough, okay? You're good enough. You can accomplish it. When this idea, it seems crazy or too much, Spirit is saying, no, it's not crazy or too much. You got this idea because you have the capability. You can actually do this. This is possible for you. Stop talking yourself down. Stop letting other people get to you, and just work on it, okay? It's like when you're inspired, work on it. Like that's what this is about. And okay, and back to the original question is how to find other people that are like you. It's like Spirit's trying to say they're giving you this inspiration. So once you work on it, it's going to push you on a new path. And on this new path, you're gonna start encountering other people that match it, okay? Because you're actually finally embracing you're actually finally embracing the vibration of who you are. You're actually embracing your drive and your ambition and your light and your energy. You're actually vibrationally matching the energy of who you're supposed to be. And when you do that, it puts you on a new path, and then you start attracting other people that are like you, okay? So if your idea is to start a new business or something, right? This might, just on the process of starting this business, you might hire someone or find a mentor or find just other people that match this. They're just going to start coming in as you actually act on the inspiration. Okay, sorry that got so intense there, but Spirit's like really excited That's the energy I'm getting. It's like excitement about this, because your energy and the energy of your soul group and the people you're supposed to match, it's just so vibrant, it's so energetic, it's so, yeah, it's almost like the energy that you're supposed to match is blocked right now, okay? This excitement, this energy, this forward movement that I'm feeling is partially what's blocked here, okay? It's like, let that out. It's like, just let it out. Be you. Work on what you want to work on your inspirations, okay? Okay. I love this energy, actually. This is amazing. This is exciting. So I'm gonna move on to the last part here. I just want, this is like hobbies and professions, that type of thing. I don't really know what's gonna come up, but I just want to see, it might just give you some good inspiration on where to start to find people that are like you, or just give you an idea of that type of thing. We'll just see what comes up and go with it. Okay, Spirit, we got anything for group 1? What hobbies or professions might help group 1 here? Okay, that's interesting. Just a couple more, please, Spirit. Can we get a few more? Maybe. There's so many in here, you guys. There's like 200 in here, so Spirit might be just being picky. Okay, Spirit, there we go. There's something. Let's do, there we are. Okay, so the first one that came up was sewing. So that's interesting. That's a very, it's not a very common hobby these days, actually. So I wonder if that means something very specific to some of you, sewing. It might be related to a piece of inspiration you've had or something, or maybe another person that you know. We have meditation. Okay, so this might be a call to find or start seeking out maybe a more spiritual crowd of people, or this could be Spirit just asking you to connect to your inner wisdom and guidance. Block out the thoughts and the naysayers, basically, and reconnect to your inner guidance through practices like meditation, and connect to this inspiration. Okay, we have gymnastics. Again, like sewing, maybe this is, some of you are into gymnastics and you can meet people similar to you in this field. This might be talking about another person you know, okay? Just let these kind of guide you, okay? Let them jog your own inner inspiration. So we have comedy. Again, same thing. If that jogs any memories about your own passions or other people in your life, possible paths. And what else do we have? Martial arts. Again, this might be my group. I do martial arts myself, but you know, that this could be an indication that you, to maybe, like, you can find people like this in martial arts communities, actually, because like I said, I do that this ambition and drive and success, especially if it's like MMA or a really competitive martial art, you're gonna find more people like this. And I feel like, honestly, I personally think that's a really good idea, because there are a lot of people with drive and ambition, you know, they want to be like professional fighters, that type of thing. But, you know, this could be, there are plenty of areas like that where you find like competitive driven people. So maybe do some research and find other places that might, or groups of people that might be similar to this, okay? Because I feel like just being around a more driven crowd of people might be enough to start you on this path. So I think I'm going to end your reading here, group 1. This was really fun. I love the energy here. It's so energetic and wonderful. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to know in the comments below how this was for you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye! Hi group 2 and welcome. You guys chose this clear quartz cluster. Today we're asking Spirit how to find your soul family, or how to find people you relate to. So this reading is primarily for people, as I said in the intro, who kind of feel a little bit isolated, or they just never really feel like they belong or fit in the people that they kind of encounter. So we're gonna just try to get some advice and guidance from Spirit on how to find these people, or just how to find people you better relate to. So first, I'd like to get an energy of who you are, group 2, and who these people that you'll better match are. So for this, we have Skuld, who is the Norn that represents the past. And this is interesting because group 1 actually got the Norn that represents the future. So it's like the exact opposite, basically. Just interesting, you guys each got Norns. And for those of you unfamiliar, the Norns, there's 3. There's one for the past, the present, and the future. So the rune we have to represent your energy is Gebo, which is like gift and sharing. And then I'd also like to get a number to represent your energy as well. 6. That is like the exact perfect number to match this rune, 6. Okay. So, group 2. I'm getting that you guys are very generous people. You are very much focused on balance and harmony. Wow, I'm even noticing this rune is right here too. Okay, you guys are very generous. You're very balanced. You are very giving. You're also very gracious and thankful for everything in your life. And so for this energy to come up, I imagine the people you keep encountering are maybe even like the total opposite of that. Like maybe you keep finding yourself around very greedy people, a lot of takers that might use your generosity and your kindness. I feel like you, group 2, you have a very solid understanding about how everyone is connected, and almost like how you feel like if you do a small good deed or say a kind word, you understand that radiates out, okay? Like if you can smile at someone and brighten their day a little bit, you know that might make them smile at another person, and like it just keeps going. Like you have an understanding of the interconnectedness of all people and just kind of how we all affect each other. Okay, so I feel like maybe the people that you keep finding yourself around are kind of the opposite of that. Like you might find yourself around a lot of selfish people that just don't even realize how they're affecting others. It's like group 2, you are very, very conscious of how you affect others and how you affect your communities and your family and the world as a whole through every action. And it's like the people you're around are kind of the opposite of that. You keep finding yourself around people that don't have much self-awareness, and they're not really givers. They're more takers. They don't really understand like how saying something negative can affect someone, or how I feel like a lot of the people that you encounter are maybe really judgmental and negative type of people, and you maybe just don't understand like why you keep attracting these people. And because you're basically the opposite of that. You're not judgmental. You are the understanding. You're my very understanding group. You are you're just loving and caring, and you don't want to hurt anybody else, and you just understand that you like really caring souls, okay? This might be my old soul group, where you just you were incarnated and born with this spiritual wisdom, and you know that everything is like made of love, and we're all connected through love, and you just want to like raise that vibration and promote that everywhere else. But you are finding yourself around people that are like the opposite of that. They're lower vibrational, and they don't understand the level you're on, or the level in which you interact with other people. So to the point of this reading. We are wanting to help you connect to people that are more like you, that have this deep spiritual understanding about the give and take and the balance of the universe. So how I'm doing this is I'm going to pull some advice cards from Spirit. I'm going to clarify them with some tarot. And then I'm going to pull just some of my advice and profession card that might give you an idea of some first steps on where to find people that are more like you and match this beautiful energy. But first, we're going to start with some advice from Spirit. So Spirit, can we get some clarity and guidance for group 2 on how to find people that are just as beautiful and wonderful as they are, that can match this loving, generous vibration? Okay, we have set goals coming out. I think that was a little crazy the way it came out, but we'll go with it. Spirit, what else? What other advice do we have for group 2 here? Learn something new. Okay. Spirits, 2 more cards, please. What do we have for group 2? Laugh. Absolutely, don't. I feel like you guys do find yourself around a lot of negative people. Don't let them get you down. Don't let them get you down. Remember your inner positivity and always connect to that. Always, always do. We have connect. Okay, so this is mostly a pretty clear message, but I am going to clarify it with some tarot to make sure I am conveying the right message. Spirit, can we clarify set goals? We have the 8 of Swords. Spirit, please. Oh, I don't know where that goes. We have the Father of Wands. Spirit, can we please clarify, learn something new? The Father of Swords. Spirit, can we clarify, laugh, please? And please clarify, connect for us. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay. Set goals clarified by the 8. I feel like this goes here. Okay. Set goals clarified by the 8 of Swords. I feel like maybe because you guys have encountered so many negative people and so many judgmental people and takers, it's kind of made you feel trapped. Almost like some of you almost feel stuck on the earth and you don't want to be here because it's such a lower vibration than what you normally are. I'm just being drawn to how sparkly this stone you guys chose is. It's like you're this sparkly, loving, high vibrational presence, and then you got trapped down here on earth where it's very dense and low vibrational, and you are kind of light and floaty and full of all this energy from the higher realms. It's almost like set goals is coming up to, it's like Spirit wants you to ground yourself a little more. Okay, maybe some of you are just really, you're not grounded, and it's like if you ground yourself a little more, you will feel less out of place or trapped here. Okay, and that's not to say that, I know a lot of you, some of you don't want to connect to this earthy realm and these lower vibrations. You don't want to ground yourself because there's so much negativity attached to it, and you just don't want to fill yourself with that negativity. But Spirit is saying that you are so high vibrational and so connected to the higher realms. It's like you're not going to become like these negative, judgmental people around you, these lower vibrational people, okay? You are way too connected to who you are and your actual higher self for that to happen. So it's like, don't be afraid of grounding yourself into reality here. Don't be afraid of, existing here on earth. You are protected, okay? There might be a root chakra imbalance for some of you because you are so high vibrational that you're just not grounding here. So even the color red on this card here, Spirit does want you to ground yourself, okay? It is going to make you feel more secure and safe here on this planet. Yeah, definitely. I'm even being drawn. I have this like red petrified wood stone here, which is a great stone for grounding, by the way, petrified wood. I use it all of the time. Okay, but Spirit's like, some of you like don't quite feel protected, maybe because you are so open and loving. Like you're open and loving, and then that open love gets taken advantage of or opens you up to negativity and hurt and pain from others who are lower vibrational. But Spirit's saying that if you ground yourself more, you know, let's balance that root chakra. Let's ground your energy a little more. It's going to protect you and help you feel safe. And Spirit wants to reiterate that grounding yourself and connecting to the beautiful, loving, protective energies of the earth it's not going to turn you lower vibrational, okay? It's not going to lower your vibration. Grounding ourselves just helps us become safer existing in the world. It helps us connect better to the world as well and feel better being here, okay? I know it's hard for some people who are higher vibrational to exist on this planet because it's so dense. But it's just like if you ground yourself, there is a better feeling of security. So please focus on that. Okay, focus on your root chakra. Look up ways to balance that. Like I said, petrified wood here. Beautiful, wonderful grounding stone, as well as tourmaline as well. I recommend that. Okay, so let's move on to learn something new. And this is being clarified by two father cards here, or kings in traditional tarot. We have the Father of Swords and the Father of Wands. Again, this is almost like a grounding lesson, okay? So it's like Spirit, there is almost like a lack of security here. Like the ungroundedness is making you feel uncomfortable on earth here. And like learn something new is like a call to maybe embrace something more earthy. Okay, with these two father cards here, these two kings, it's like, especially, you know, the Father of Swords and the Father of Wands, it's like you're not, what is the right words here for me to say, Spirit? It's like by learning something new, it will help you feel more secure. It's going to balance out the security. It's going to make you feel more in control, and like you can have a better positive effect. It's going to help you channel this high vibrational energy into something that's going to be more helpful. It's going to help you feel more secure, and it's going to help you spread this loving energy better in a way that's safer for you and more impactful to the world, okay? So maybe you wanted to learn a new skill, or you've been inspired to do so. Maybe something to do with the elements of air or the intellect, maybe, or something to do with wands or fiery passion, okay? If you've had an inkling or like a niggling to learn something along those lines, Spirit is saying, yes, please do that. You might find other people who match this vibration better if we follow that inspiration to learn this new thing. It's also just going to make you feel more like this tarot king energy here. It's going to make you feel more, well, wise, like this owl here. It's going to make you feel wiser and safer, just like you have a little more control, like you're not just like lost here on planet Earth and you feel so alien and out of place, okay? So if we learn something maybe more to do with Earth, or just learn something in general that helps with the planet here, it'll just help you feel more secure here. I feel like that's the main message Spirit has for you so far, is ground yourself a little more, okay? It's not going to lower your vibration. Spirit wants me to keep saying that. Grounding yourself does not lower your vibration. It just brings us security. Okay, laugh. Again, this is like, I know the planet it's dense and it's harsh, The world can be a very harsh place, and it can bring feelings of fear and pain to just see all the bad negative stuff that goes on. But this is, like I was saying when this card first came out, we need to remember to connect to that positivity and that love and those higher vibrations within you. Like, don't let that get you down. Okay, again, another owl. You guys are this is a very wise group, okay? If you let the pain of this world get you down, that is what's actually going to lower your vibration and disconnect you from your higher realms. So just remember to laugh, okay? Remember all of your wisdom about this, okay? There's so much positivity and love inside of you. Always remember to connect to that. Don't let it get you down. Okay, and then lastly here we have connect with the 7 of Wands. Again, I think this is like connected to this laugh card here, okay? If we gotta not let the negativity bring us down, okay? If we connect to our inner soul, that's gonna radiate more who we are. And as we radiate more who we are and our beautiful sparkly light here, that's what's gonna help connect us to similar people. And I know that when you shine this brightly and this high vibrationally, it does attract negative people. And maybe that makes some of you afraid to shine your light out that will radiate to others like you and help attract others like you. But that's why we talked about grounding first. Okay, grounding will protect us and allow us to shine this bright light, allow us to shine who you really are. And when you shine who you really are, that's what's going to bring other people that are like you into your experience, into your world. But we have to ground ourselves first to protect us from the negative people that want to take advantage of that light. Okay, group 2, I hope this is making sense. So now, as I said, I want to end this off by pulling out some hobbies, professions, just anything that might resonate with you to jog or just trigger something, unlock something inside of you that will lead you down to the path of finding people that are similar to you. So let's just see what comes out here and go from there. Spirit, okay. Whoa, that's weird. That is weird. One more, please, Spirit. Can we get one more for group? Okay. This is so weird. Okay, so the first one that came out was guns. So I wonder if a lot of you, the people you've been around, have been like, I don't know, really like right-wing or hunters or something, and that's their like primary hobby. Honestly, I meant to pull these like for people that you connect with, but this is almost like this is almost a call, like for some of you, because you're around maybe people that are totally the opposite of you. You can't connect to the people that you actually match with until you get away from the people that you don't match with at all, okay? So this is almost like an explosive negative energy. So yeah, what I've been saying this whole time is I think you guys are around people that are basically the opposite of you. And Spirit's saying, like, let's get away from these people. Let's cut the negative people out of our lives. Because until you do that, you're going to be kind of bogged down by these other people that you don't match with. So cut these people out of your life first. That's a very big first step. Cut out the toxic people so you can find people you actually connect with. Okay, so coffee. This could be about, I don't know, I'm just kind of seeing a calmer, more lively crowd of people here. This might be calling you. If you maybe have a favorite coffee shop you go to, Spirit might want to create some sort of random connection there that will help you meet other people that are similar to you. What else do we have here? We have mechanical. Okay, so this could be a hobby of yours or someone else you know that is mechanical or a mechanic of some sort. If this triggers anybody that comes to mind, this is spirit talking to you about that person or a hobby that you have. Weightlifting. Okay, so again, this might be, you might find people that are similar to you in a gym environment, or if you know a person who is into this or exercises a lot, Spirit might be calling you to reach out to that person. And then the last hobby that came up is gaming. And same thing, you know, this might be related to your own hobby or passion, or might make you think of someone else. Take what resonates here. These are just supposed to be messages that come up, and Spirit will speak to you through them. Not everyone is going to resonate with everybody, basically, but just use these as an idea of where to start if Spirit is sending you a specific message through any of these. So group 2, I think I'm going to end your reading here. I hope this was helpful. You guys have a beautiful energy. Please don't dim it, okay? Just don't dim your light. Keep your light shining. Okay, if this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye! Hi group 3 and welcome. You guys chose this beautiful natural clear quartz stone. Today we're asking Spirit how to find your soul family, or just how to find people that you better relate to and connect to. So if you feel kind of isolated or just a little different from the people around you, and you want to find people that you feel match your energy a little better, or just people you can relate to better, that's what we're exploring in today's reading. And the readings have been really wonderful so far, very beautiful, very exciting. So I'm excited for yours. First, we're looking at the energy you have, the energy of your soul family, or the energy of people you relate to, just to get an idea of what's going on here. So for you guys, we got Ask, who is the first human man in Norse mythology. And then the rune we have for you guys, we have Ing, which represents like action and movement and just forward motion. And then I'd also like to get a number here to get a clearer picture of this energy for you guys. 6, okay. That's the exact same number as group 2. But yeah, totally different energy here. Well, maybe not totally, but okay. I feel like this is my group of adventurers. This is my group of people that like to do new things, that like to experience new things. Maybe my travelers, or my people that just want to travel. Maybe you haven't actually had that opportunity. I feel like this is also a very generous group as well here. This is someone who, or I feel like you group 3 are people that you just want to experience things and experience life, and you want to experience it with others, and you want to just live vibrantly. And I feel like maybe a lot of the people that you've encountered in your life have maybe not been so vibrant, been less colorful. They don't want the adventure. They don't want the excitement. They don't want the travel, okay? Maybe they've just been very kind of passive people, content with their normal life. Maybe just their average suburban life. They just like normal routine day-to-day activities. They like doing the same thing, and you are not like that. Group 3, you want to just experience adventure and life and all the vibrancy and colors and tastes and smells and experiences that life has to offer. You just you just want to go out there and live, and maybe you found yourself around a lot of people who don't want to do that. Maybe you're the type of person that constantly like suggests new fun experiences, new fun things, and the people around you aren't so into it. Like they either just say, yeah, maybe, or they just like act into it, but then they never actually follow through, and you never actually get to experience like these fun adventures or follow through on these plans to try new things, because the people around you, they just like, they don't match this energy. They don't have your vibrancy, group 3. So yeah, that's very isolating. It's very like flattening, because that's such a frustrating feeling actually, just to be flattened because you're just not around people that aren't as fun as you, basically. Yeah, wow. Okay, so yeah, let's try to fix this. So next we're going to pull some advice from Spirit on what you can possibly do to find people you relate to better, find people you match to more. And then I'm going to pull out some from my hobbies and professions jar, just to maybe give you some ideas on first steps or pointers in a direction to where you can find these people. But I want to pull some spiritual advice first. So we'll pull some advice cards and then some tarot to clarify. Spirit, for group 3, what advice do you have for them on finding their soul family or people they relate to? What advice do you have for group 3 here? That's way too many, Spirit. That's way too many. Spirit, let's get some advice for group 3. Be proud. Spirit, what other advice do you have for group 3? Which one of these is it, Spirit? It's not both of them. Okay, we have energize. Yeah, don't let other people dim your energy or your light just because they're not as energetic as you. Okay, be proud of who you are. I feel like this is already a very clear message for you, group 3. What other advice do we have for group 3, Spirit? Again, I can't have that many, Spirit. Which one of these is it? Walk away. So maybe it's time to leave some of these people that are maybe flattening out your energy and your color. Spirit, one last card, please. One last card for group 3, please. Way too many cards flying out. This group has a lot of pent-up energy. So much pent-up energy. Oh, that's frustrating, group 3. I'm sorry that you've been around people like this. Let go. Okay. So, yeah. Be proud, energize, walk away, let go. I'm going to pull some tarot to clarify these messages, but I feel like it's pretty straightforward as it is. We have the 8 of Wands. Spirit, can we please clarify energize? We have the 4 of Swords. Yep. Spirit, can we clarify walk away? We have the 2 of Wands. And Spirit, can we clarify let go? What does group 3 need to let go of? The 10 of Wands. Okay. Yep. Group 3, so much pent up energy. Okay, so be proud, okay? Like, there's nothing weird or wrong with you because you are colorful and want to do new things or different things from the people around you, okay? There's nothing wrong with that at all. You're just different and more colorful, and the people around you are just kind of flat. So don't let them make you feel bad because you want to do different things and you want to experience things. Okay, with energize clarified by the 4 of Swords here, this is like what I was saying. You have pent up energy because your energy's just been flattened by the people around you because they don't want to explore or travel or do as much as you, okay? They're not as adventurous, okay? Maybe some of you are into skydiving and you can't get other people to go with you, and people maybe like think you're weird because of this weird hobby you have, okay? Like don't, just because maybe other people around you just want to sit on a couch all day and that's their idea of a good time, but you want to go outside into the air and do stuff, okay? Well, don't sit on the couch with them, okay? just explore your own hobbies right now, even if you don't have someone to do it with. The point of this reading is to find you people to do it with, but right now Spirit is saying you need to let the energy out. By suppressing it, you're also suppressing the vibration that allows the other people to come in. Walk away. Again, like clarified by the Two of Wands especially, this is like, you want to do stuff, just start doing it, okay? Even if you have to do it by yourself right now, just maybe some of the people around you just want to sit on a couch, like I said, and do nothing. You know, they just want to like smoke weed and just like watch movies, and you don't want to do that because you have so much energy when you sit and do nothing like that, and you just chill too much. It's just causing all this pent-up energy and tension because you don't belong there. You belong doing something. You need to be action-oriented. That's who you are. So it's like, don't give in to the people around you just because they don't want to do the same things as you, okay? Just start embracing and exploring your own hobbies and colorful interests. Even if you're just doing it by yourself for right now, okay? If you start doing it just by yourself, it's gonna just, you might just run into people that want to do the same thing as you. So if your friends or roommates or whatever it is, if they want to sit and watch TV and you want to go for like a 20-mile hike, just go on the 20-mile hike by yourself, okay? It will help release this pent-up energy, and it will release you. It will release your individuality and color, okay? And I don't know, maybe on this 20-mile hike you're gonna run into other people, and you'll be reminded that, like, hey, there are other people like me that want to do this cool stuff, that want to travel, that want to move. Yeah, I'm feeling so much pent-up energy here, you guys. I am like, I'm getting frustrated just feeling it inside of me. Let go, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, some of you are overburdened. Okay, maybe you have responsibilities to some of these people, or you feel obligated to them, and you feel like you can't walk away, and maybe for some of you this is obligations that you can't, directly walk away from. Like, you have a bunch of kids you need to take care of, and they have needs, so you can't actually go explore and travel the world like you want to. And you've been like rolling your eyes at this whole message, like, I can't. I have obligations that are keeping me here. Okay, Spirit wants to make a path so you can do things like take care of the people you need to take care of your family. Like, balance out these obligations with actually exploring who you are and doing the things you want to do, okay? So this is like, not let go of the things you actually need to take care of, right? Like we need to take care of our kids or our other obligations, our work, all of these things. But like, Spirit is saying this here because maybe some of you are taking on too much. Like, you're taking on things you don't necessarily need to take care of. Or Spirit is trying to tell you that there is a possibility of balance here with this 2 and this 6. It's like there's an imbalance in your obligations versus what you're allowing yourself to do. So like, Spirit's saying there is a way to create balance. Like, you don't need to be this overburdened. You don't need to have this much going on. You can let some of these obligations go. Or you can just make room. Make room for yourself to do the fun activities, to release this pent-up energy, to make room in your finances to go on that trip you wanted to do, okay? You don't have to give everything away. With this 6 here, you don't have to give everything away. We need balance, equal give and take. And Spirit is saying there is room. There's room in your life if you only allow the space in to explore yourself and not just be giving to others, okay? If you want to travel, Spirit is saying set the intention and it'll happen. The universe will make it happen for you. The universe will create the balance for you and release some of these burdens so you can explore some of your own unique individuality. Okay, group 4, I hope this is clear. I know some of these things, especially the end here, it's like easier said than done, but Spirit's on your side. The universe is on your side, okay? Set some intentions to actually explore and take the actions and do the things you want to do with your life, and Spirit's going to open that up for you. So now I'd like to end this off by pulling some advice, or not advice, some hot from my hobbies and professions little bucket here that might just like jog your memory, get you some ideas on where to start or what it is you should be doing, where you can find people that match your intense, vibrant energy level. Spirit, can we get a few here? Do we have any for group? Sorry guys, there's like 200 in here, so Spirit might just be being picky. Maybe they're at the bottom here. Spirit, there we go. Now we've got some coming out. Whoa, that's too many now. Alright. Spirit, let's put this one away. Alright. So what do we have here? We have eating. Okay, maybe some of you are so overburdened you're not actually like nourishing yourself properly. That might just be another advice message from Spirit. This could also be, maybe some of you are foodies and like you want to go out to like the cool new hipstery restaurants where and you want to like explore food or do like travel blogging where you get to just eat different cuisines around the world. Like whatever this makes you think of, this is Spirit's way of communicating to you. That's what all of these are going to be. Like just see how each of these resonates with you. Not every message is going to be for you specifically. Okay, what else? What else do we have here? Skydiving. Again, you guys need action, adrenaline. It's all pent up inside you right now. So maybe some of you specifically, skydiving is something you've always wanted to do. Go do it. Don't let the other people around you pent up your energy. Don't do it to yourself either. Explore these, okay? Like, let's use skydiving as an example. If you've always wanted to go skydiving, maybe people in your skydiving class are people going with you, or the instructor, maybe you'll hit it off with them because they do the same crazy shit as you. Like, that's why Spirit's saying just start doing it, even if you feel like you have no one to go with you, because you're going to run into people on that path. Okay, video games. I know I was using like sitting on the couch as an example for this pent up energy, but maybe some of you, that is your hobby, okay? And you can't find people to explore it with you. In that case, it's the same exact thing. Or maybe this is for some of you, you have friends and all they want to do is sit around and play video games. And these are the people that we want to walk away from or let go of. And not necessarily let go of our lives, but like, you know, you don't have to just do what they want to do. You can explore and find other people here. They want to do this crazy, exciting stuff too. Basketball, okay? So maybe some of you, like, these are high energy type of things, okay? Let this energy out. For some of you, this might just be playing sports. Find people in your community that want to play the same sports as you, that want to do energetic, fun stuff, moving your body. Frisbee, same thing. Like, honestly, this is making me think of somebody I know. This whole reading, it's so interesting because this person I know actually has this energy. They just want to be out doing stuff, okay? They're very action oriented. And this person plays Frisbee and does skydiving. So I feel like Spirit's trying to ask you to just embrace this energy, this part of you that just wants to move and wants to explore your own interests and hobbies. Don't let the people or the energy around you flatten you. Don't let it like zap your color out. I'm just keep noticing how black and white this card is and comparing it to all the color on this card. Like, but let's start adding some color. Add some color to who you are, because that's what you want to do. Explore your interests, explore your energy, let the energy out, travel, live, love, laugh, to use that very, very generic phrase. But I think I'm going to end your reading right here, Group 3. I hope this was helpful. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to know in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye!